Jake was behind the wheel of his old but reliable '89 Bronco, with his sleeping wife beside him and the vast, star-covered sky of the Nevada desert above them. They were traveling down a long, desolate highway. Despite the faint moonlight, it was just enough to make out that they were crossing a barren wasteland. In the dead of winter, in the middle of the night. And it was bitter cold. Although Jake wasn't still a young man, he already suffered from early signs of scoliosis. His back ached badly, and he had been driving for hours. As an experienced driver, he knew there wouldn't be a decent motel for at least another 6 hours. 6 long hours before he could do the one thing he desperately craved: rest. It was late, but nature, as we know, doesn't follow clocks. When the need hit him, Jake simply pulled over to the side of the road. He gently opened the door, careful not to wake his wife, stepped out and listened to the sound of his boots crunching on gravel, step after step. He walked to the edge of the shoulder, unzipped his jeans, and relieved himself right there. But as he stood there, midstream, what a surprise! He saw, far away, where the stars met the edge of the road, two lights. Two lights that were growing. Two lights that were approaching fast, faster and faster. Those lights grew brighter by the second. Jake zips up, rushed back to the Bronco, shut the door, and started the engine. He got back on the road, hugging the far right lane to give whatever was coming plenty of space to pass. Then he realized what it was. The lights belonged to a massive semi-truck, easily 18 wheels, barreling toward them like it was running from the devil himself. When the trucker realized there was a car up ahead, he began blaring his horn. Once, twice, again and again, in a panicked rhythm. Lena, Jake's wife, jolted awake just as the truck came roaring past them, shaking the Bronco with its sheer force. Jake's heart was pounding. "What the hell is going on?" Lena asked, eyes wide. Jake forced a calm tone. "Nothing. Go back to sleep. Guy was probably drunk." Lena looked at him, unsure, but eventually leaned back and drifted off again. Jake watched the truck lights disappear in the rear view mirror. It seemed to be going even faster now, tearing through the night like it was headed straight to hell. He reached behind him, trying to grab a Pink Floyd CD from the back seat, when, suddenly, he saw something else on the road. This thing, it had no lights. It didn't roll. It moved. It crept. It was coming on all fours. Flesh-colored, or at least that's what it looked like in the dim glow from the horizon beneath that ghostly desert haze. It was moving weird, like nothing he would ever seen. It was coming closer, and though Jake was now fully focused on it, frozen with rising panic, he couldn't identify it as any animal he knew. Just when pure terror was about to set in, he realized it was a man running like a beast, on all fours, completely naked, Jake felt a scream rising in his throat. He was driving fast, but the thing was headed straight for them. Then, as they passed each other, Jake turned his head to look, and it turned to look at him. It was a man, but indescribable. He couldn't hold it in. He let out a moan because in his rearview mirror he saw it stop, stand upright, and stare. It didn't chase him. It stood there in the dark, watching. Jake kept moaning. He just waved her off with his hand. Eventually, they found a 24-hour gas station. Lena forced him to pull over. Jake didn't want to stop, but when he did, he couldn't help it. He broke down, and he told her what he had seen. She tried to calm him down. The old man at the gas station tried too. They filled it up. Lena took the wheel. They drove and stayed the night at that roadside inn. Jake couldn't sleep. It wasn't until the next afternoon, when they hit the road again, that they turned on the radio, just in time for a break in the story. An 18-wheeler had been found overturned off Route 9. The truck was completely totaled. But the strangest part, the driver's body was nowhere to be found. Have you ever had an experience like this on the road? Please leave a comment below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and leave me a comment. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I upload a new horror story every week. This was Mr. Scream speaking, and I wish you good night.